I left England with 3 small children and my husband for Geneva in 1969, and I've lived abroad since then until June this year. Frank died 8 years ago. It'll be 9 actually in February, and I gave myself 10 years to decide what I wanted to do because I didn't want to make a rash, quick decision and regret. And I finally decided I wanted to come back to the UK. All my children are here, and they would never come and live in Switzerland. That wasn't an option. So it was me coming to them, not them coming to me. And I've got all my grandchildren here, 8 of them. I went on the internet and I looked at retirement villages. I know friends in America who are in retirement villages, and I like the feel of the village. And I thought that would be good for me. So I went on the internet, I got a list of retirement villages, and it would be Easter 2 years ago. I came over, and with one of my sons we looked around, and we came here, and within a day I knew this is where I wanted to come, put my deposit down, and it was all on plan. All I had was pictures of what it was going to look like, but we did go into the show house, and I just loved the architecture. It was what I was used to. Open plan, light, yeah. And so here I came and arrived in June this year, 47 years out. But no regrets, none at all. After deciding to buy here, I went back to Switzerland, and I said to all my friends, well, I'm going into a retirement village. And they were absolutely horrified. I mean, I think all of them said, look, my goodness, you're too young to do that, you'll just get old. In fact, 2 of my sons said the same thing, Mum, you're just going to get old in an old people's home. But without exception, they've all changed their ideas since I've been here. And it's not a question of getting old, you're living, it's just such fun here. From the day I started in the village, I decided that the best way to integrate was to get to know the people and help, which I do. I'm on the Residents Association Committee already, and I mean, whenever there's an event, I'm down there helping, whatever. And that's the best way to do it, just get in there and do it. Having lived out of England for such a long time, I don't actually have many, I didn't keep up with friends too much here. All my friends are abroad. So the risk was that I could be very lonely if I just bought into somewhere and I didn't have a village life, a community around me. And that's what I expected, and that's what I've got. The backup of if I need help, there's somebody there. If I'm lonely, I can always pop down to the house and see somebody, have a cup of tea, or invite somebody here. I play golf, and before I even came, I joined the golf club exactly across the road, 5 minutes away. I joined the Ramblers, the Ashdown Ramblers, and I meet up with them twice a week, go rambling. It's half an hour, 3/4 of an hour from the south coast, so we're down by the sea often. It's a lifestyle that suits me. While I've been here, oh gosh, I mean, there's something going on all the time. Fish and chip evenings, social evenings, curry evenings. There's always something going on. Coffee, Saturdays, Mondays, Wednesdays. Just something going on. I love this flat. It really is just as I want it. And it was the accommodation. That's what attracted me in the first place. The flats are very attractive. Mine is very light, sunny. I've made it very much how I want it to be. And if I didn't have, I like a nest, I like a home. And if I didn't have a nest or a home that I liked and was comfortable in, then I wouldn't be happy. I did look at a lot of retirement villages, which I'd got off the internet with my son. We visited, I can't tell you how many, but it was quite a lot. And it was a week of doing this, and at the end of the week, I said to my son, I've made a really bad mistake here, this is not for me, I don't want to do this. And if I would look back, the villages were very nice. They offered much what this village does with a social house, but it was the buildings, it was the flats, and they were just little boxes with little windows, and there was a room here and a door and a room there. And when we came on the Saturday, which was my last day, and looked here, it was just open plan, and this is what I was used to, and I said, that's for me. Having just gone through a major life change, and it was major, I didn't just move house. I downsized, I left all my friends, and I moved country. And I moved to the UK, where I hadn't lived for 47 years. And I will never, ever move again. That is out of the question. And so I'm really happy to be here. I've got everything I want here. I couldn't wish for more. And I just love it. What do I want to get out of the next 10 years? I was very, very happy living in Switzerland for so long. Not only Switzerland, we lived in other countries too, and I had a good lifestyle. And what I want out of my next, or what I want for the rest of my life, is a good lifestyle, and I've got it here.